As I was digging, I hit this big old boulder, and I've uncovered enough of it. It's about the size of a Thanksgiving turkey. So stay tuned. I'm about to head down into the mines, and we're gonna dig for gold. All right, here we go. Grapevine. I just love the color and shape of grape leaves. But here's what we're up against. Here's the whole world.
Everyone, welcome back to Ponderosa Garden Adventures. I'm Sharon.
I'm Mark.
And we're out here today in our Tuscany area, which is our eating area where we have our table and other things set up, kind of an Italian theme. And we're out here today for an exciting project.
So, what are we doing today? Well, I'm very excited because today we are going to be assembling a grape arbor here in our dining area, Tuscany.
The entrance, right?
At the entrance. And I'm very excited because I've always wanted to have a grape arbor and have, you know, a grape vine growing over it and have, you know, be able to just pluck bunches of grapes off of the vine as you're coming into our dining area.
Right.
It's very elegant, it's very classical, harkens back to ancient Rome. So I'm looking really forward to this. We ordered this online. Want to tell us about that?
Well, it actually is a common story for us here at Ponderosa, is that I had gone, and we have a grapevine that we have really enjoyed. It's gone gangbusters, and it was a little $7 plant that I got at Walmart on a whim. And shopping again, that was about 3 years ago, and shopping again, they had green grapes, Thompson green grapes, and it was there, $7, and I thought, well, the other one did so well, and it looked so healthy, and I thought, well, shoot, I'll just get another one. And of course, I didn't have a plan for where it was going to go, and so my great deal on my $7 grapevine led to purchasing an arbor for the grapevine to grow on. I actually got a great deal on this one too. This is from Amazon, and it was under $60 for this arbor. It was on sale, so and free shipping. So really, it was I couldn't not do it. So we finally have everything we need now to get together and put it together. The grapevine has been, I potted it up into a larger pot. It's been on our patio, and it's just bursting. It is ready. It is attaching onto my gazebo on the patio, and so we've got to get that in its home. And so we're going to get this assembled today and get the grapevine in place, and let's see what we can do. Yeah, we should probably get started on that. We're actually going to do an unboxing, so we actually have not seen this, and we don't know what I mean, we've seen pictures of it. Well, yes, obviously. But we don't really know what it looks like. So this is going to be exciting. We're inviting you to come along, and we'll unbox and assemble this. So, ready? Let's go. Let's get started. any of the rocks in the yard. They've all, they're mostly displayed as a badge of, like, I did that, I got that one out.
There's that too, yeah. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this grapevine. I just love the color and shape of grape leaves. But here's what we're up against. Here's the hole where I want to plant it. As you can see, we have what I think is the largest rock I've ever dug up here at the Ponderosa. And it appears to be a really nice slab of granite. This is going to look really beautiful once we get it dug up. So about this big, but it kind of flares out. So overall, probably going to be at least 20, 30 pounds by the time I get this out. But as you can see, this is the depth. Here's the depth of the pot, and here is how deep that goes. So we've got to get at least another 6 inches deeper. When you get this rock out, we're good to go. Plus, this will be a really, really nice ornament somewhere in the garden as a centerpiece of the garden. Nice big chunk of granite. Look at the shapes on that. Look at that's gonna look really nice. All right, so let's get that out of the ground. That's probably gonna be my gardening chore for the day. Been more than 20. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready for break for lunch. There's the rock pile thus far, but this is the big one, the big daddy that I am trying to dig up. As you can see, it's got a nice kind of pyramid shape to it. We're getting down under here, so we're getting to the underside. I'm guessing it's going to be at least 50 pounds. But here's another thing I'm dealing with over here. Can you see? I have this is a root from the pepper tree. Believe it or not, the pepper tree that is way over there, 30 feet away. The roots come all the way here. How do I know it's a pepper tree? I can smell it. I can smell the scent of pepper from here. Quite fragrant. There's only one plant that's going to smell like that. This is definitely the pepper tree because that's what we got. So I got to cut those roots out, and then this, so we can get back behind here, dig all the way around. We'll lift this out, and then we'll have a hole plenty big for the grapevine. All right, let's get to it. Hi everyone, welcome back. We are on day 2 of what we thought was going to be about a 30-minute project, and isn't that very typical? So we're planting this grapevine today, or we started yesterday, and as I was digging I hit this big old boulder, and I've uncovered enough of it. It's about the size of a Thanksgiving turkey. So we've been trying to figure out how we're going to get it out of there. And so we're on day 2. I am determined to get this out. This is going to be the biggest rock we have ever dug up. So stay tuned. I'm about to head down into the mines, and we're gonna dig for gold. All right, here we go. Oh boy, folks. All right, this might go a little faster than I go a little faster than I expected. I think we may have this out of here soon. Take more than one person. It might weigh more like 100. There it is. There it is, folks. It's not so much that it's heavy, it's a matter of
It's bulky, I know.
getting a grip.
Should we fall down?
I think we can roll it out. There it is. Look at that. Got it. Oh, oh yeah. look at that sucker. And look at the shape. Isn't that going to be pretty?
Yeah, that's going to go in the perennial garden.
It'll be pretty. Plenty more rocks to be dug up, but let's see.
Where's your stick?
Let's see if we're deep enough. Just.
Yeah.
Right now, how do you want it?
180 degrees, sorry. Turn it back just a little so that other one, see the one that's at 8, there you go. Exactly like that. So the short, yeah. See, and then the ones on the,
Really wants to grab it.
yeah, the ones on the bottom are already close, so I think that'll work best.
I got it. Okay. We can put a little dirt back. I want to put a little fertilizer in there. And a little backfill. Love this. I love this. We can have this in here in about 10 minutes. Sprinkle a little bit of generic starter down there. We have to be careful I'm learning to not mix it in with the soil that we put around it, because that's what makes the dogs want to dig it up. Top. That. A little more. Touches on, yeah, absolutely perfect, but let's start the backfill. All right, now the moment of trying to lift this out. Hopefully, the soil will cling together. It may not work in this case. They're really big. Not quite. Now, the next part's a little tricky. I need to get the grapevine out of the bucket. Grapevines are really fragile. They snap really easily, so I got to be very careful with it. And also make sure the root ball doesn't break up and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to put it on, lay it on the ground, gently kind of roll it. Oh, I see it's coming out nice there. Now, try and hold it down here.
Take the bag and
Got it. Here you go. This is the key. Here. We get one shot at this. We don't want to have to go back and move it. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Push this in here. Unfortunately, it's just a little hot.
Go above it. Even if it's through the weed cloth, it'll get there. And then you can put the pea gravel back, it'll be mulch, and it'll be super happy. Hi folks, here we are out in the Arbor. We're so glad you joined us today. We've got this new Arbor out here in Tuscany. It's a few weeks later and I can show you that the grapevine is doing fantastic. It's climbing up the arch just like we wanted it to do, and I'm so happy with the way that it looks. We hope you enjoyed coming along with us today as we planted the grapevine and got the arbor put together and watched Mark with his quest to get the large rock out. So that was quite a feat. So we hope you'll join us next time. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, share with friends, give us a comment, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time on Ponderosa Garden Adventures. Bye guys.
Hi everyone, well here it is. We've moved the rock out to our rock garden, which as you can see, let me show you. Here's a couple of other rocks. There's a couple of rocks that we dug up on previous planting expeditions. That one's a really nice one. And we keep some stumps, old stumps and stuff around here. Kind of creates a little fence around the plum tree, and then we just, whenever we need a rock somewhere in the garden for decoration or for a barrier, we just grab one of these. So let's clean this one off and see what it looks like. There we go. Oh, pretty. Look at all the colors. I especially like these angles, these sharp angles. Look at that. Yeah, it's gonna have some nice colors. Let's crank it up. There we go. Well, there it is, folks. This is the biggest rock I have ever dug up in the garden. We got it out, we got it all cleaned up, and it's a beaut. So we keep it here under the plum tree. We keep those big rocks here until we find a place to put it somewhere in the garden. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching another episode of Ponderosa Garden Adventures. We'll see you next time.